Okay guys, so that island is over there. I'm back at River Grove today. I figured I'd come back down here just because it's in the middle of the week, it's a Thursday, and I honestly didn't know what else to do. So River Grove isn't honestly that busy for a Thursday, assuming it's because everybody's in school and things like that. So I came back down to River Grove today. So pretty cool down here. The island I was just pointing at was the island I flew over the other day with the drone, and okay, there was one person on it. Okay, yeah, there was some people on it, so that's cool. Okay guys, I am back. I didn't upload yesterday, and that's mainly because I had to go to the DMV to get my driver's permit. Unfortunately, didn't really work out the way I expected it to, but I'm about to tell you guys about that right now. So yeah. So yesterday, tried to go to the DMV, as I said, to get my permit. We get there, get up to the counter, we talk to the lady. The lady's like, all right, let me see your paperwork. And after she goes over our paperwork, she's like, well, how long have you lived in Texas? And we're like, about a couple months. And she's like, well, there's one problem here. And the problem is that you have to be a Texas resident and live in Texas for at least, or have a Texas driver's license for at least 3 years if you want to do the parent taught, because I did parent taught lessons. So my mom, she signed me up for this virtual drive program that I did. This is stupid. I was like, really? And she was like, the only way you can bypass it is if you get your old information from your state that you used to live in, your old driving record. So my mom, luckily, we figured it out. My mom was like, all right, so she paid like $25 to get her old driving record from Delaware. So we're going back in like 2 weeks to sort it out again. And hopefully that time I can get my permit. So I really want to start driving and learn. And get some hands-on experience in the car. So yeah, but like I said, back at River Grove today, figured I'd check it out, see how busy it is. Just on an average day, it's honestly not that busy today. Like I said, because everybody's usually at work or school right now, so it's actually pretty calm, pretty quiet right now, which is nice. So it's actually pretty calm, pretty quiet, pretty collective right now, so that's good. Really. I'm gonna do a couple things here, and then I also want to check out another part of River Grove, or it's not a part of River Grove, but it's right near River Grove, and it's the FFA agricultural center. There's a bunch of horses there apparently, according to my friends. So I definitely want to check that out today and see what the heck that's all about, because I would love to fly the drone over there and see what that's all about. So yeah. So yeah, had a pretty okay day at school today. Not too bad. Today was block day. Today was late arrival, so that's good. I got to sleep in a bit. Had all my regular classes. Not all my regular classes, sorry. I had biology, teen leadership, and geometry. So those 3 classes weren't too bad. Usually, believe it or not, usually late arrival days go by really quickly, which today went by pretty quickly, which is good. And tomorrow's Friday, so hey. But yeah, I did have teen leadership today, and I will discuss some things we talked about in teen leadership in Raw and Uncut today. So we talked about a lot about wit, whatever it takes, and optimism, glass half full, half empty. So we talked about a lot of stuff like that, and we also talked about a lot of other stuff, termination and persistence and things like that. So I definitely will get into a little bit of that on Raw and Uncut today, because I think what we learned today was pretty important. To do Raw and Uncut, and I think I'll talk about what I said earlier about the stuff in teen leadership. I will actually have my phone on me, so I'll actually have some talking points that I can give to you guys today, versus of me just trying to come up with stuff in my head, which I mostly do in Raw and Uncut. But really excited for this today's episode of Raw and Uncut. I still don't have a schedule for Raw and Uncut. That's why I've been doing it almost every day. I don't know which day I want to devote my vlog to Raw and Uncut yet. So until then, probably be doing it every day. But just know, maybe somewhere down in the future, I might do it every Tuesday or every Wednesday or every Friday or every Thursday or every whatever day. So, cue the intro. Hi, I'm Bond. Just like many of you, I live a crazy, wacky, weird, wild life. And sometimes life just spins way too out of control. And sometimes the only way I can feel better about that is to talk to a camera. Welcome to a segment I like to call Raw and Uncut. From daily stuff I see in the news that's non-political, to other things that are going on in our crazy, chaotic world and mine. No cuts, no edits. Welcome to Raw and Uncut. Okay guys, so my phone's currently loading. I'm currently loading in the Schoology, so I can get some talking points. But while it is loading, I'm gonna say some things about what else we learned in teen leadership today. An error, guys, oh no. Hopefully it loads. But if it doesn't, not the end of the world. I'll say what I remember. But that's besides the point. So the point is, today, in teen leadership, we learned about a lot of stuff about persistence and determination and optimism. Talked about that. We talked about also optimism. Like I said, seeing the glass half full, half empty, seeing things in a positive light, having that, determination and whatever it takes to keep going. We learned about that. We also learned about, sorry guys if I keep looking down, I'm trying to load, I'm trying to get it to load so I can have some talking points to talk about today on Raw and Uncut. But yeah, so we talked about that stuff. We talked about persistence, sticking with it, finishing it through. Like if you have a job that you have to do, finish it through. Like the vlog, I'm gonna finish it through. I'm gonna hope I do the vlog. Hey, it loaded. I'm gonna hope I do the vlog. I'm gonna hope I do the vlog until I'm old, until I'm like 40, 50 years old. Because this is something that I can tell my children that I did one day, like, hey, Daddy had his own vlog when he was little, and he did his own little YouTube channel. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna stick through it with you guys. I'm not going anywhere, so I hope you guys know that. I'm here for the long run. This is sort of like my verbal journal. Okay, my phone finally loaded, guys, so that's good. Okay, so we've been talking about emotional intelligence. That's the current unit we're on in teen leadership. And today and over the past this week, we've been talking about an acronym called I possess. The I stands for interpersonal skills. So those are like your people skills. Persistence, optimism, self-awareness, self-control, empathy, which is, showing emotion for others and understanding others' problems and comforting them. Social skills and self-motivation. P is persistence, so the ability to stick with something. Never ever give up, guys. If you guys are, going through a rough, that's why I say at the end of every one of my vlogs, if you're ever going through a rough situation, to always stay strong and hang in there. It's because you guys should never ever give up if you're faced with a difficult situation, and you should always be persistent and stick to it and be in for the long run. Optimism, the ability to be positive in times of bad situations. So, the glass half full, half empty analogy. Positive people don't put others down. Positive people don't bring others down. Positive people bring others up and uplift them versus them putting them down. The S in and I possess self-awareness. Self-awareness is sort of like the ability to understand who you are as a person, who you are as an individual, who you see yourself being in a couple years or in life. And for a lot of people, or some people, they don't know who they truly are, and I don't know who I truly am. But I know, I'm a good person. I try to make good decisions. I try to make the best decisions possible for situations that I'm facing. And yeah, I definitely see myself as a good person and a very positive person that tries to bring people up. And that's the whole point of doing this vlog and doing this YouTube channel, is to encourage people and bring them up if they're ever having a bad day. So self-motivation. So we especially talked about self-motivation today in teen leadership. So today we talked about self-motivation, like I said, and what we did is we watched a couple of clips, and in the clips, I'll link them in the description below if I can find them. But if I can't, I'll just explain them right now. So basically, you watched, I think, about like 2 or 3 clips, and that how to do with self-motivation and motivating yourself. One was hilarious. It was a Huggies commercial. If you don't know what Huggies, they make diapers and other baby products as well, for babies. And it was adorable. It was the most adorable, funniest, hilarious thing ever. And the baby in the commercial lost his job, and but he still had that self-motivation to go out and explore and find another job opportunity and things like that. So that was the first clip. The second clip was of this kid who played baseball, and every time he pitched out the ball, he was like, I am the best baseball player ever. I'm the best hitter ever. And he threw up the ball, missed. And he was like, strike one. I'm the best baseball hitter ever. Strike two. I'm the best baseball hitter ever. Strike three. But he had that sort of optimism, and after he striked out for the third time, he was like, I'm the best pitcher ever. So it's sort of like, if you fail at one thing, move on to another thing. Now, that's easier said than done, especially for me and a lot of other people. Moving on from things is tough sometimes, but sometimes it's necessary, and by no means is it going to happen overnight. By no means is that going to happen. But definitely have that optimism in life to definitely, if you aren't good at one thing, or if you don't have one good friend or one good ally on your side, move on. There's plenty of other people out in the world, you know what I mean? So definitely have that optimism in life. If you aren't good at one thing, or you don't do one thing particularly well, either try again until you succeed, or until you get to a point that you want to get to, or move on. And like I said, that's easier said than done. It's going to take time. And that's okay. But definitely have that optimism in life in a lot of situations, because it could definitely help you out in the long run. But yeah, so I think that'll do it for Raw and Uncut today, guys. Just wanted to discuss those things with you, and I'm gonna try to focus on more team leadership stuff, especially if it's stuff that I feel like applies to my life. I'm definitely gonna try to get some more talking points and stuff like that from team leadership, because team leadership is a great asset. Okay guys, on my way to the FFA horse area. I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can, what that's all about. I wanna see what it's all about, because I've heard it's pretty interesting. So I'm on my way, so I'll report to you guys when I get there. Okay guys, I made it to the place. I made it to the place, guys. We're here. Here's a horse right here. Oh my gosh. Hi buddy. I don't know what your name is. I wish I knew. Let's try to get you in camera. This is actually ran by Kingwood High School. If you don't know, Kingwood High School are our rivals. They are, no, I'm just kidding. We're all a team here. But yeah, KHS is another neighboring high school in Kingwood. I go to Kingwood Park High School. Kingwood High School was another, it's bigger. I think it's awesome that KHS is doing this, so props to you, KHS, if you guys are watching this. But yeah, so, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of horses around here. So there's a horse over there, if you guys can see it. Zoom in a bit. There's actually a person riding a horse over there, which is actually really cool. And then there's another horse over here. So that is really, really cool. Props to KHS for doing this, because it's really cool. But yeah, so but that's really cool. But guys, I have to eat dinner when I get home and wrap up some homework and things like that when I get home. So I think this will do it for me. But I hope you guys, are doing well whatever time you guys are watching this, whatever you guys are doing. Hope you guys are doing well. If you're ever going through a rough, rocky situation, remember to always stay strong and hang in there. Say bye, horse. Bye, guys. Say bye, horse. Two of you guys, really? There's two of you guys. Oh my gosh. Hi, horsies. I think they're hungry. Honestly, I don't think the camera's food, guys. I don't think the camera would go down very well, or the drone. The drone's not food either.